Once upon a time, there was an old woman. She lived in a village. The village was small. Life there was simple. The old woman was kind. She was calm and gentle. She always had a smile. People loved her deeply. They trusted her words. They felt peace near her. Villagers came every day. Some came for advice. Some came to talk. They shared pain and fear. They shared hopes and dreams. She listened with care. She never got angry. She never rushed anyone. She spoke very softly. Everyone felt safe there. Her home felt warm. Her heart felt open. One bright morning, a young man came. He looked confused. His face felt tired. His eyes showed worry. He sat near her. He looked at her smile. He felt curious inside. He asked her slowly, "Why are you happy?" "Life is very hard," he said with pain. "Bad things always happen. Problems never end. But you smile always. You never look sad. How is this possible?" The old woman smiled. Her eyes were gentle. Her voice was calm. "My child," she said, "life has many turns. Some days are bright. Some days are dark. Pain comes to all. Loss comes to all. But happiness is inside. It does not come outside." The young man listened. He leaned closer. He wanted to understand. He asked again softly, "How can you smile? How can you stay calm when bad things come?" The old woman nodded. She took a deep breath. "Let me tell you my life story. When I was young, I had a family. I had a husband. I had small children. We were not rich, but we were happy. Our house was simple. Our meals were small, but love filled everything. We laughed every day. One day," she said, "life changed suddenly. My husband became sick. He was very weak. We needed medicine, but we had no money. We tried everything. We asked for help, but nothing worked. His sickness grew worse. One dark night, he passed away. That day broke me. My heart felt empty. I cried for many days. I cried every night. I felt lost inside. I felt very alone. I thought happiness ended. I thought joy was gone." The young man felt sad. His eyes became wet. The old woman continued, her voice still soft. "After some time, I looked at my children. They needed me alive. They needed my strength. I understood something then. Sadness helps no one. Crying forever brings nothing. Pain stays, but life moves on. So I chose differently. I chose to stand. I chose to smile again. I chose to live. I knew my husband would not return. But my children were here. My life was still here. So I changed my view. I changed my thinking. I told myself daily, life still has meaning." The young man asked, "But how did you? How did you change? How did you heal?" The old woman smiled. She looked at the sky. "Every morning," she said, "I talk to myself. I say this clearly, today is a new day. I will find one joy, even a small joy. Some days are hard. Some days hurt more, but I never stop looking. I never give up." Some days, she said, the sun feels warm. Some days, she smiled, flowers bloom quietly. Some days, she laughed, I meet an old friend. Sometimes, she said, I just breathe deeply. That is enough joy. That is enough peace. The young man thought deeply. He stayed very quiet. Then he asked softly, what about big pain? What if something terrible happens suddenly? How can we smile then? How can we stay strong? The old woman nodded slowly. You are right, she said. It is not easy. But I remind myself, nothing stays forever. Pain comes and goes. Trouble also passes. When bad times come, I whisper inside, this too will pass. This pain will end. I focus on good things. I count my blessings. I have my health. I have my breath. I have kind people. I have today. Even being alive is a great gift. She looked at him. Her eyes were bright. Happiness is a choice, she said gently. You can choose sadness or choose hope. You can see darkness or see small light. It is not magic. It takes practice daily, but it is possible for everyone. The young man smiled. His heart felt lighter. He stood up slowly. He bowed with respect. Thank you, he said. I understand now. I will try this. I will change my view. He left her home. He walked thoughtfully. From that day onward, he tried her way. Every morning, he said, today is new. He looked for good things, even very small ones. Some days he failed. Some days he forgot. But he tried again. He did not stop. Slowly, his life changed. His mind felt calm. Problems still came. Pain still appeared. But he felt stronger. He felt more hopeful. He smiled more often. He worried much less. People noticed him. They asked his secret. He shared her words. He shared her story. Soon, the whole village heard about the lesson. More people started trying. More people started smiling. They helped each other. They listened more deeply. The village felt warmer. The village felt happier. All because of one woman. Choose inner happiness. She taught them all, joy comes from within. Not from money, not from comfort, but from our thinking, from our daily choices. Life will test us. Life will hurt sometimes. But storms always pass. The sun always returns. If we stay positive, we stay strong inside. And so the village lived with more peace. They remembered her words every single day. Happiness is a choice. It begins within us.